Good morning, footy fans. This is round 6 of the BDAFL Women's Footy, and we're live from Adelaide Street Oval with the Killarney Vale Bombers taking on the bottom of the table Muswellbrook Cats. Last round, the Cats suffered a big loss to a rampaging Newcastle City, whereas the Bombers managed a 49-20 win over Cardiff up at their home ground. It must have been the 17-point loss to Nelson Bay at Dick Burwell Oval back in round 4 that sent the Bombers on a winning rampage. They're steadily climbing up the ladder to currently sit third on the ladder with 1 loss and 4 wins. Over to my co-commentator for today, Nate Jenkins.
Yeah, it sort of reminds me of round 3 at home against the Newcastle Novas, which are the second Newcastle side. There was a good game for the Bombers, winning by 100 points, but oh boy, it was a really good game to watch because there were so many injuries. Joe Payne got a broken humerus, Garvin was unlucky enough to get a broken wrist, and Jenkins got a dislocated finger after a failed attempt to spoil the ball.
That was 3 weeks ago, so we won't have to worry about that unless the same happens today at Adelaide Street Oval. There goes the siren and we're ready to start. Looks like a sensational day for football. Okay. There we go, the ball's up.
I got the team sheet.
Oh, big contest there by Muswellbrook in the ruck. We've got Bethany Wood straight out of the centre, great clearance. There's Maddie. Taryn, great little handball to Tanika Eslick. She loves a goal. That's a great start from the Bombers. Nate, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's the best way to start the goal. It's about 10 seconds or even less than that. Eslick just gets the ball and boom, goal number 1 of the game.
Well done, Nate. That's a great start there for the girls. Obviously, Muswellbrook is in the first year of the women's competition here in the Black Diamond, so it's a learning curve, and we know all about that at the Bombers last year, being our first year. And we're definitely looking to play finals this year and push us as far into September action as we can. So we'll see how we start. Ready to go again. Great throw up by the umpire there. Yeah. Oh, Meg straight out of the centre. Second clearance of the game. Ash Flack just worked her opponent under the ball there. Here goes Butters, representative squad player. Hits up Tanika Eslick. That's her second goal in about 20 seconds. The Bombers, they've come to play today, that's for sure. Nate?
Yep. The second goal of the game also by Eslick. Very good. Although, as Noodles already mentioned, Muswellbrook, this is their first season in the BDAFL women's competition. It was just the same for Killarney Vale as well. They started off slow, but they're always getting better.
Thank you, Nate. That was a great kick there by Scollop, one of our club umpires. He's looking to get a run in our reserve grade. Reserve grade had a good win today against Terrigal Avoca as well, so not just the women, the men are doing quite well as well. Here we go again. Maddie Seeley up in the contest for the ruck. Muswellbrook's trying to push it out. I think that might be a ball up there. Good call was. Let's see if Muswellbrook's couple of quick goals there for the Bombers. Let's see if Muswellbrook can settle a little now. Let's see if they get their hands on that football. Battling for the ball there. Lots of players around. Quick little handballs. Oh, sold some candy. It's a throw there. Good call by Was. So Muswellbrook number 4. Apologise for the name. So Muswellbrook's number 4. Has the ball. She's looking for an option inside their 50. Goes to 1-on-1. Quick hands there by Bethany Wood, I believe. Or could be Tori. I think it's Bethany because Tori's not playing. Is that right? I think she is. Well, she's out there. Oh, another throw. Yep, that's a free kick there to the Bombers. Going back to, I think that's Taylor Thorne there, in number 8. Butters is streaming down, pushing hard for a big lead. That was Chelsea there, got her hands on it. Nice kick by Butters down to Susie, last year's captain of the women's team. She's battling hard for the ball there. Well done, number 11 from Muswellbrook, gets her hands on it, kicks it forward. Big pack of players, who wants this? Megs kicks it forward. Well done, Butters again, just strong hands, picking that ball up. Kicks inside the 50. Could it go all the way, Nate? Could it go all the way? No, it just bounced the wrong way.
Yeah, it's bounced the wrong way, so it's the Bombers' first behind of the game.
Cheers, mate. All right, Muswellbrook's having a look now. They're just holding up, waiting for some options to come out of this back 50. The Bombers are marked up pretty well. They're going to the far side, the car park side. Oh, almost a mark there by Muswellbrook. Good tackle there by Bethany Wood. And she's been rewarded. There's been a throw. So Bethany Wood's one of our more experienced footballers here at Killarney Vale. She's come through the junior ranks. And I think she's going to back herself to go the distance here. It's going to drop short. Oh, brilliant pass. We'll call that a pass there. Beth's dad, Brendan Wood, is one of the coaches here. We've got a great coaching staff here for the women's side. Brendan Wood took the reins last year. And that's a great finish by Butters. He's got support from PK and Muzz this year and really taking the women to the next level as we're striving to work our way to the top of the ladder. Yeah, Nate.
And today the Killarney Vale Bombers are wearing the McGrath Foundation socks just for this game.
Yes, they are, Nate. That's right. Very worthy cause there. So all the Bombers teams this round are wearing the pink socks. Obviously going to a wonderful, wonderful, very worthy cause. This ball's just coming back in the middle now. And was the club umpire there. He's seen a lot of that middle. He was rucking all reserve grade earlier today, so he's just taking the status quo position. Tap down there. Looks like young Joss there, one of our youth girls out of the centre. Back to Cassie. Great handball. Is that Meg through? Yep, straight kick. Who wants it? Tanika Reslick wants the ball. And she says, I'll go back and have a shot, girls. She could be in kicking a big bag full today, I think, Nate. Here she goes. Pretty confident. Goal umpire doesn't move. Jakey Greentree gives the all clear. That's another goal to Tanika.
And that's Eslick's third goal of the game, which is also another one of the Bombers' good and far experienced players.
Yeah, that's right, Nate. Yeah, Tanika's come through the juniors ranks as well. Obviously, the women's game's very new in the Black Diamond, but some of these girls actually have played for a number of years, coming through the juniors ranks, and Tanika's another one of those girls, that's for sure.
Yeah, and it was especially teams such as Nelson Bay and Newcastle City and Maitland and a few others, and I think Wyong Lakes as well, who fielded their first BDAFL women's teams back in 2015 when, although Nelson Bay finished as minor premiers, they lost the grand final to the Blues, but then the Marlins won it last year.
That's right, Nate. All right, bit of a scrap in the centre there. I think the umpire's going to call for a ball up. Oh, just got a bit rowdy in the clubhouse there. Keep it down over there, please. Thank you. All right, was going to ball it up. He's just letting the players know where he's going. He's backing up like a big Mack truck. Good contest by Maddie in the ruck there. And Meg again, straight out of that centre. She's just attacking that ball. This is, I think that was Chelsea there, one of the newer girls in the team. Here's Mon. Mon's the captain of the women's team this year. That's a great looking kick. And Taryn, another rep player there. That's a great chest mark. Got front position. She should go back here and back herself in to try and kick it straight over Jakey Greentree's hat. Let's see how she goes. That's good by the Muswellbrook lady there. She's trying to put a bit of pressure on Taryn. She's trying to put her off a bit. She's doing some jumping jacks there. Trying to put Taryn off her game, and it might have worked there. That looks like out in the full. That's all right. Mon goes to say, don't worry about that one. Let's get the next one. Let's see how Muswellbrook does getting it out of their back 50. Just waiting for the ball there. It must have gone all the way to the playground, I think. It's coming back now. It's one of the assistant coaches you might be able to hear from the bar room, just calling out some encouraging words for our girls, making sure they're working just as hard off the ball as they are with it.
Just luckily, it's Muswellbrook picking up the ball. It's umpire's call. And it's a free kick to the Cats. As she aims and she kicks. No mark. Butler's starting to pick up the ball. She's unfortunately fumbled it a little. She's got the free kick. She's kicked. And Taz has got it. Another rep player. And Nix has got it. She's on the way to getting goal number 4 of the game.
Great teamwork.
She aims. Sure was. And it's way too easy for her. Good aiming and a good far and high kick equals a good AFL player. And that's Eslick's goal number 4 of the game.
Here's Matt, goal number 4 there. So she's She must be on her way to leading the goal kicking count if she keeps on this pace. She's and the AFL women's, that's right. That's the big dream for a lot of our girls. From the men's point of view, we've got obviously Daniel Lloyd, a Killarney Vale junior that will be making his AFL debut today at Spotless Stadium. A lot of the Bombers are heading down there. Against Collingwood, that's right, Nate. So I wonder if any of these ladies out there might be the next Bomber to make the big time. We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. There's Meg again. Trying to get that ball out of the centre. Great follow-up tackle. I think Woz is going to ball it up though. Didn't have pride. That was a great tackle. Here they go. The girls getting set again. Ball goes up. Good tap there by Maddie. Just won it down, but Muswellbrook got the quick clearance. Good body work there by Bell. Gets a little handball out. Very congested there. Oh, well done. I think that was Carmen there getting out of the pack. Well done. Susie drives it forward, and Tanika Eslick. Just that experience. She's getting front position. Good strong hands. Oh, he's called a 50 there. Yeah, Scallop's called a 50.
I think it was number 11.
Number 11, a little bit off the mark. Nate, that's right. Yeah, a little bit of an experience there. Our president, Mr. Force, has just joined us here. Tanika Eslick's going for her 5th goal, Paul. So she's on her way to a big bag today, I think. And there it goes, number 5. High fives all around.
She's a superstar.
Superstar. Sensational. There you go, Nate.
Here, and we're about halfway through the first quarter. The score so far is Killarney Vale 5-1-31 to the unfortunate Muswellbrook Cats, who haven't scored anything so far. But hopefully all their hopes aren't up just yet. The ball's making its way back to the middle, so then the umpire can pick it up, throw it up again for the Ruck women to have another shot. And here it goes. Umpire's got the ball. He's holding it. And up it goes again. Bit of fumbles there. Megsy, she's kicked. Dawson almost had it. Now Butters has it. She's dodging all the players. Unfortunately, hasn't worked every time.
It's good pressure by the Muswellbrook lady there. That was good.
Yep.
Free kick, Nate.
Yeah.
They're going to get out of this back 50.
Yeah, they're going to get out the back 50. Looking for some options. Oh, it looks like it was an out of the boundary. And the boundary umpire will have to make his or her way over to bring her back into the field.
Long way over there, Nate, isn't it? On that far side, long way over on the baseball field, nearly there. That's Cassie there, young Cassie throwing it in over the top of the rucks. I think Simsy might have just got a handball out there. Oh, young Joss, daughter of club legend Peter Kelleher. Yeah, better than too. Yes, thank you, head coach Reedy. We've got a few players around the ball. Just a bit of a fumble out there. Simsy's got to head over it. The girls are getting better at getting the head over the ball now. They're not afraid to get their bodies in the way and work hard and earn that ball. They're holding the player there by Scallop. Free kick to the Bombers. Young Joss, I think she's playing her 4th game now, her 3rd women's game, which is played 1 or 2 in the juniors already. That's a great tackle there. That's holding the ball. Yeah, the Bombers. That was Ash Flack there. We've got to get rid of that football. That was a good tackle by Muswellbrook. Let's see how well the Bombers' defence can. Oh, that's a good kick. That's a great mark there. Well done, Muswellbrook. Number 12 there's got the ball. She's looking further afield, probably down the lines the way to go towards the interchange bench. That's where she goes. It's a very wide kick. And that's probably a win for Muswellbrook there. They got out of their back 50, so they're trying to stem the flow a bit. As we said at the start of the game with Nate, obviously Muswellbrook's very, very new in the women's competition, so a lot of inexperience out there, and they're just learning as they go along. And they're getting better, I'm sure, with each game as they play, just getting a bit more experience and learning a few of the ins and outs and the rules. Good contest in the ruck there, and the tactics. That's right, Nate. Here we go, Suze. Last year's captain's picked it up, drives it inside 50. Butters, that's a great mark. Well done. I think the mouth guard was nearly coming out of the mouth then, but she took a great one-handed, short little lead up. Oh, it's gone over Tanika's head though. But she's quick enough to regather. Quick as a cat. Oh, has it gone through? All clear from Jakey Greentree. I do believe that. Are they an item now, young Nate? Is that true? Is it Jakey Greentree and Tanika possibly intertwined in the realms of love? Is that a rumour or is that true?
It is true. Eslick, number 2 of Killarney Vale, she is as quick as a cat, although she is not a Muswellbrook player.
How many is that now for Tanika, Nate?
It's goal number 6.
Six. Nate knows. Yeah, well done, Nate. Yeah, 6. I think I failed maths at school, so sorry. That's goal number 6 there for Tanika Eslick. I don't know. I did repeat a few times. All right, here we go. Back in the centre. Balls up. Simsy in the ruck. Great tap down to young Joss. She's looking around. No, go yourself. Barrels it inside the forward 50. Well done by Muswellbrook there. Got front spot. It's a bit of a scrap for the ball. There's Chelsea, one of our newer players there, battling hard for that ball. Just working hard as a team. Just got to work it out. I think Scollop's going to blow his whistle. Yes, he is. He's going to ball it up. Under pressure here, the Muswellbrook defence. There's Mon. That's a great tap in the ruck. Tanika Eslick again. Great. Oh, little pass there. I thought she should have gone for goals potentially, but great teamwork. And Taryn has nailed the goal. Well done. A goal assist there to Tanika as opposed to a goal, Nate.
What an ultimate snapper by Taz there. Yes. Also a very experienced player, but not from the juniors.
Yeah, that's right, Nate. No, not a junior bomber, but she played last year, and she's I think she's made history by being the first Killarney Vale Bombers women's player to play reps. She played reps last year in the seniors side, and that was a great finish. So Tanika Eslick still only has 6 because that's only a goal assist, isn't it? So she's that was great team play there. That was well done. Oh, it is to Tash. Yeah, Tash has just made her way onto the field. Here goes Beth. Oh, the bouncing ball alluded to there. Muswellbrook's manages to scrub a kick sideways. Battling hard for the ball there. Whistle's gone. I think Woz is going to say, that's my ball. Throw it up in the ruck again. So here we go. Simsy up in the ruck. That's a good tap forward. There's Bombers numbers around the ball. Joz has picked it up. Probably didn't have possession of the ball there, so we'll play that one on. Little handball forward by Megan. Couple of cats in there. Oh. Got a whistle go from the non-controlling umpire there. Woz is taking control. Free kick to Muswellbrook there. So number 7 there with the ball. She's looking for some options. Need a bit of movement up forward from Muswellbrook. That's not a bad kick there. Good contest. Tanika Eslick, look at her. She's come up the field now. She doesn't just kick goals. Well done, Tash, just on the field there. That's a good mark. Pops it up for Taryn. And, just dropped the mark there. Good contest there from Muswellbrook. Just got her hands in the way. Taryn doesn't want to give her the ball, though. Little short handball. Battling hard for it there, Tash and the Muswellbrook girls. It's 3-on-3. Taryn steps back. Bit of a sloppy handball there, Nate. But it's been called a throw there, so probably fair enough. What do you think, Nate?
Yeah, I thought Taz could handball a lot better than that. An absolute shocker. Muswellbrook have possession of the ball. She's kicked. Almost had that one.
What's the score there, Nate? Can you see
the score?
Tell the viewers the score. What's the score?
The score so far is 2 minutes 35 seconds left, and Bombers 7-1-43 to Muswellbrook 0.
So thank you for that, Nate. Yes. Here we go. Megan's breaking tackles. Settle for the kick. Muzz has told her to steady, but she's unfortunately hit the post, and that is out on the full. And one of our coaches here, Muzz, is not very happy with that finish there. There might be a lap around the oval on Tuesday night, or possibly a spin on Thursday night if they don't go through the big sticks. All right, Muswellbrook's going to kick it out now after being out in the full. Just a wobbly one down the middle. A bounce of the ball beat Tash there. Little handball by Simsy. Another one by Mon. Who wants that ball? Bethany Wood says, I want the ball. I want a goal. And does she finish? Yes, she does. Bethany Wood, great goal. I think the barman's hoping for a big score today. He realises percentage might also come into play when we're looking at final spots later in the year. So definitely making the most of our opportunities while we're on a roll and we're doing well, Nate. We've got to put them through the big sticks, don't we?
Sure do, Noodles. And as he was saying earlier, Killarney Vale was certainly after another big win today. After Muswellbrook were absolutely annihilated last week at their home ground by the Newcastle City Blues, 221-0. Now, Noodles, that is a big score, right?
Yes, that is a big score, mate. Newcastle City are a very, very experienced side in the women's game, and I think they'll prove to be a big test for any side coming up against them, especially someone that's very new like the Muswellbrook. Oh, Mon, the old 1-2 of the handball. Gives a big don't argue to Taryn. Bit of a fumble there, bit of pressure for it. Still got it away. Tash with the head over the ball. Muswellbrook swarming in there. That's all right. That's good defence by Muswellbrook there. Got a ball up. I think they'll be. It hasn't been up in their forward line at all, but I think they just need to get a few little wins here, Muswellbrook, just to break a few 50-50s even. Tash is looking for an option there. Handball backwards by Bethany Wood. That's okay. Cassie Watts on her hands and knees there, trying to get to that ball. Second effort again, well done. To young Josh, she's going one way, she's going another. Little handball, well done. Simsy, the ruck. Rucks aren't normally known for their goals. Oh, she's got it to Taryn. There's a battle in the goal square. Great follow-up tackle by Taryn there. And it's a ball up called by umpire Scallop. Let's see, I was about to say, Nate, the siren's about to go, and it has gone. The Times beat the Bombers. Just give us that quarter-time score, Nate.
That's the end of the first quarter, so it's quarter time. So far, the score is Killarney Vale 8 goals on behind, 49 points, and the unfortunate Muswellbrook Cats haven't scored anything yet.
All good. We'll be back for the second quarter.
Break time.
All right, welcome back here to Adelaide Street Oval for the Bar TV Women's Black Diamond game between Muswellbrook Cats and Killarney Vale Bombers. Ready for the start of the second quarter. Oh. Maddie contesting the ruck there. Is the ball going to get out? Muswellbrook's trying to scrap it forward. Hopefully the coaching staff has come up with a few little plans to try and see if they can get a few shots on goal as well. Little handball at the back there. Great tackling pressure. It was that Bethany Wood. I think the Muswellbrook lady's a little bit sore, but she's getting up. Well done. It is a tough sport, Nate. It's definitely, we've got a lot of netballers and a lot of soccer players that have come, and AFL's definitely got a lot of those skills and traits on display, but it's also a very physical game too, isn't it?
Yes, I agree. Believe it or not, in AFL, you do actually get a lot more hurt than you do in rugby union or league, because in AFL you get knees or feet or heads or shoulders, and you never know when it could happen. It could just happen anytime, anywhere. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Taz is looking very confident for this. Oh, just to the side, that one. And as I was saying earlier, in AFL you do get hurt a lot more, because in rugby you know what's going to happen, and plus you know what's going to happen, so you brace for impact, and plus you're running straight at it as well. That's definitely 100% correct. Bit of tackle attempts there.
Yep, they're going to ball it up, I think, there, Nate. Yeah, definitely, mate. I think, rugby league and some of these other sports are hard games as well as AFL, but our game is very much a 360 game. As you said, you might not see it coming, that impact. Can come from all different angles. So here we go. It's on the very, very, very far side over there, Nate. And my old eyes are struggling to see. It looks like a big pack of players there. I think they're going to ball it up once more. And let's see if we can get a quick clearance out of there and get another shot on goal. Here we go. The ball is up in the air. Good ruck contest. I think Muswellbrook won that one there. That's Tanika Eslick there fighting for the ball. Well done, mate, Muswellbrook. They got it clear to a wing, but it looks like there's bombers everywhere there. Another wide kick. I think that's Susie there on the far side. Little handball. Seems to be quite a few Muswellbrook Cats over there, though. They're holding it up well. They're fighting for the ball. I think that's what their coaching staff will be looking for. Just that will to make the contest. You know, they might not quite have the skill level, the experience level, but as long as you're giving 100% effort. Getting quite loud over here in the clubhouse there. Must be Muswellbrook saying, come on, we need to get that ball in the forward 50. All right, here we go. There's bodies flying everywhere. Another good contest. I think Woz is going to ball that up again, though. It's not coming out. There's about 15 players there, Nate. I think they're all just surrounding the ball. Just trying to will it, trying to grind their way, get it out of that pack. I think just get some open space. Here we go. Ball's going to go up once more. Another good contest. Muswellbrook's doing quite well in the rucks. Is it going to get out of there? Nah, another ball up. Here we go again. Ball's up. Let's see if we can get a clearance here. Someone's got to get that ball out. Quick handball, quick kick, just get out of that pack. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, mate? Yes. Thanks, Jimmy the Kid. Unfortunately, didn't get to commentate your game, my friend. Oh, we found a free kick here to the Bombers, though.
New Bar TV.
Yeah, that's right. Bar TV here. Well done. That's a good mark there from Tash. Come back from a concussion about 2 weeks ago. That's a great kick. Tanika Eslick. How many she got? Nate, how many goals?
I believe 6, and she'll be aiming for goal number 7 of the game. And 6 in the first quarter, hopefully another 6. And it's a goal. Goal number 7 for Tanika Eslick. Absolute star player for the Killarney Vale Bombers.
Well done, Nate. Well done. Yes, so that's goal number 7. So hopefully you're keeping tally as the day goes along, Nate. It looks like she could be in for a very big bag of goals. So what's that? 7 goals out of a total of 9 for the Bombers. So do we know the other goal kickers, Nate? Who's kicked their other goals? Off the top of your head, or I'm putting you on the spot. So yeah, Tara, has she kicked 1 or 2? How many has she kicked? Yeah, that's all right. So we'll keep our tally on Tanika. There's another free kick pulled out the Bombers. So I think Muswellbrook did well the start of this quarter. They've sort of slowed it down a little bit, slowed our scoring down from the Bombers' point of view. That's a good mark there. Is that Maddie Seeley driving it forward? That's an drop mark there from Cassie. Follows up with a good tackle though. I think Muswellbrook's just trying to slow us down a little bit. Just make that contest. Going to have a ball up in there, just inside our forward 50, I think there. Another good contest in the ruck. Is that Butters there? That's a great tackle by Muswellbrook then. I think Woz is going to ball it up once more. So yeah, Muswellbrook Cats obviously looking for their first win this year. It's definitely a big learning curve for them. I think they do have a junior girls side this year that are involved in the Newcastle Juniors. So there'll be some younger girls coming through to help these ladies out and obviously work their way up the table as well. We've definitely got a good juniors program here at the Bombers, don't we, Nate? We've got lots of young girls playing the sport, which is awesome to see. So definitely.
Yes, we do indeed, Noodles. We've got youth girls, under 17s, and then this, which are 3 of about, I think they are the Bombers' female sides. And trust me, they are very strong sides. And Muswellbrook, as some of you already know, Muswellbrook Cats welcome to BDAFL Women's. And you never know, next year the last 2 clubs that need a women's team, Terrigal Avoca and the entrance Batter Bay, might have their own women's teams by next year. That's
a good call there, Nate. I've got it on good authority. I believe Terrigal will definitely put a women's side in next year. They've put their hand up and they've got 2 junior girls teams this year. And that's the first step, obviously getting a good base of younger girls coming through, and I believe Terrigal have seen the light, and I think they want to get involved in women's footy sooner rather than later. So that's great for the sport as well. Here we go, another ball up. Well done, that's a great tap. Bethany Wood just got a quick handball out there. That was a good tackle. Just trying to keep ahead of the game there, try and keep it out of that pack. I think that Muswellbrook's coach's plans would be just to sort of bottle up, get as many bodies around the ball as they can. Just stop that free-flowing football that the Killarney Vale side likes to play by playing on with some good kicks and marks. So I think that Muswellbrook certainly playing a much tighter quarter this quarter, that's for sure. Here we go again, another tap. So quick kick forward there. I believe that's Tanika Eslick on her bike. She really wants to get hold of that football. A trademark spin. That's a good-looking kick to the square. That's a great mark by Taryn. How many goals do we think she kicked, Nate? She kicked a couple already?
Yeah, she kicked about 1 or 2, and that would be number 2 or 3.
Good job, Nate. We'll get some confirmation on how many Taryn's kicked, but that's definitely at least a few for her. And she's definitely a good footballer. She uses the body very well, very, very good game awareness. Gets herself in between her opposition player and the football. And as we've seen already today, she certainly can finish off and kick a goal. All right, ball coming back in the middle now. Was at 1,000 possessions already. He did well in the rucker today, and now he's just balling up like a professional. Well done, Muswellbrook there. Got hold of their hands on the ball. Let's see if they can clear it forward. They've cleared the ball forward. And there's Meg there coming across to cut it off. Oh, well done. Oh, showing some foot candy. And I believe that's holding the ball. That's a great tackle by Muswellbrook. Well done. Meg does like to take on a tackle, and 9 times out of 10 she will beat that tackle, but that was a good tackle by Muswellbrook. Let's see if they can get it forward. Might be their first forward 50 entry here. Just going a little bit wide to the far car park side, number 12. She's doing some good shepherding, but someone's got to pick that ball up. Maeve gets in there. They're trying to get rid of that ball. Just sort of popped out in the tackle there. There's a big pile of players there, Nate. Lots of people. I think Woz is going to call another ball up. I think this is probably as close as Muswellbrook's got towards their goals, Nate. So it might be their big chance here to try and get on the scoreboard, I'd say. They're just on the 50-metre line now. So we'll see how they go there. Good contest in the ruck once more. Hasn't been any clear winners in the ruck. Just definitely been very 50-50. It's up to their rovers, up to the other ladies in the side to get it out of that pack. Ball up once more. Again, no clear winner there. Muswellbrook's on the ground. They're trying to get a little handball out there. Don't think it's coming out. Nope, whistle goes again. So they've definitely, I'd say, Nate, that Muswellbrook's definitely wanted to get a lot of players around the ball this quarter and slow up the Bombers' scoring. And looking at the score, they're probably achieving that so far, aren't they? I'd say they're definitely slowing up our goal kicking. And that's credit to them because they're definitely getting there, having a crack, which is what we want to see. Trying to get it out there. I think the whistle's going to go. Ball it up once more. Just waiting for Woz. Up the ball goes once more. See if someone can just extract it out of that pack there. Muswellbrook's got the ball. Oh, not quite sure what to do. I think that might have been a throw there. That was an interesting hand signal there by Woz, the umpire, but definitely was a throw. He's just got to get his hand going the right way, and that is a free kick to the Bombers. Here we go. See if we can drive it forward. Tanika's sort of just nudged under the ball there. Simsy the ruck, that's well done there. Just gets it down the line. There's a few Bombers around. Who wants the ball? I think it's Bell there. Bell's got the ball. It's a good tackle by Muswellbrook though. And unfortunately, Nate, I believe that's holding the ball there for Killarney Vale. Don't think Bell quite got rid of that ball there. What do you think about that?
Yeah, not really. Muswellbrook have the free kick, and she's kicked up high. No one's marked that. Well, umpire's blown his whistle. Oh, it's another free kick to the Cats. Couple of free kicks in a row. She's kicked. What almost could have been a mark by Megsy. Or maybe this is about the first time in the game that Muswellbrook's making the ball down to their forward line instead of giving the Bombers way to make the ball go into their own.
Tanika with a couple of bounces here down the far wing. Drives it forward. Who have we got there? Very hard to see. There's that Bethany Wood. Oh, I think that could have been tackled nearly without the ball. A few players around scrapping for it. Taryn, quick little give there. We've driven it forward once more. Who's going to pick that ball up? Who wants that ball? Yeah, here we go. It could be Ash Flack, is it, for a goal? Ashley Flack, is that all clear? We got the flags waving. Yes, that's a goal. Is that her first for the day, Nate? Is that her first goal for today?
Yes, Ashley Flack has got that goal, and it is her first for the day. And she is also a really good player, but not as experienced as Tanika Eslick and Mon Madalena and Taz.
That's right, yeah, there's quite a few girls experienced. Ash has played for a few years though, but yeah, there's a few ladies out there that have played for quite a long time, seeing as though the women's comp's only in its third year now. And yeah, some of the girls have only started playing this year, but some of them have been playing long before then. Here we go, ball goes up again. Good tap. There goes Bethany Wood there over the ball, great pick up. Gets it forward in the forward 50. Bouncing ball. Who's over there? Oh, Muswellbrook's just got to be a bit more composed with the ball. Is that Steph kicking the ball forward over there? Nate, who's number 4 out there? Here we go. That's a good mark forward. I think that might be Tash up in the forward. It's very... Oh, no, sorry. Caitlin Penny, sorry. Long way away in that pocket there. Let's see, is it going to be all clear? Goal umpire doesn't move, and that's another goal for the Bombers. So we're starting to get a few more goals on the board this quarter. Muswellbrook's put the brakes on, and we've just managed to snag the last couple of goals to get that scoreboard ticking once more.
The Bombers are starting to playing really good now, although they normally save the hardest and toughest players that use the most energy for the first half of the game. Got 8 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter, and so far, Bombers 12-74, Cats 0. A bit unfortunate for Muswellbrook, when they would definitely be hoping to make a good trip down here, down south to the Central Coast, to play a side that was very unexperienced, just like them last year. But when they played Nelson Bay back in round 4, they were leading. They were leading the top of the table Marlins, who won it last year. And since the BDAFL women's competition came into being, Nelson Bay have always been top of the ladder, and that was actually flat kicking that behind. But it wasn't a bad attempt though.
Cheers, Nate. It wasn't a bad attempt by Ash there, just to the left side of the goalpost. All right, Muswellbrook's kicking out. That's a good kick and a good mark there over there. She's looking to see where some other options. A few Muswellbrook ladies in the middle there. Just got to get a bit of movement and try and hit a target up. Oh, drop mark there by the Bombers, but a good quick handball. Just going sideways across the ground. Who wants this ball? There's a big pack of girls in there. Who's got it? Muswellbrook wants it out. Might have been Simsy getting the ball out there. Oh, another mark there by Muswellbrook. So there's been a few marks in the back 50 they've taken now. Let's see, they've just got to get a bit of movement, get it out of there. That seems to be their problem now. Another mark, well done. 2 in a row. So Killarney needs to tighten up here. There's a few free Muswellbrook Cats here. Now the third mark in a row. So the best passage of play here for the Muswellbrook Cats women's side. This is good. They've got players down this wing. They need to spread out a bit more. They're a little bit close to each other. Taylor Thorne almost gets a hand in there. It's going very, very wide. Butters has got the ball, looking for an option. Trademark swivel. Mon, the captain's coming across, but she's going to escort it over the boundary line for a throw-in. So that was the best play of the day, I think, from Muswellbrook so far. Nate, what do you think? Three marks in a row. They got their hands on the footy. They had a few girls running off, giving leads, giving some options, and they managed to hit the targets. That was good work by Muswellbrook. Here we go, in the middle. The ball's gone in. I think they're going to ball that up. There's a few girls diving in there. No chance of it coming out. Was is loving this. Blows his whistle and gets the ball. He wishes it was like that in reserve grade, I think, too. Here we go. Simsy, great tap. Oh, straight to Muswellbrook, though. Good pressure by Mon, but they've got it inside their 50. Here goes young Joss. The best Kelleher to play football for the Bombers, I believe, they tell me. Tanika Eslick's got it in the centre. Has a bounce. Left-footed. Oh. Good hands there. Yeah, is that Ash Flackett once more? Tash just sort of dribbles it forward a little bit, just driving it towards goals. There's a shot at goal, just to the left-hand side. Was that Chelsea then, Nate? Number 5, I think that might have been there. Yeah, so she's one of our newer players this year. And she's found her feet well and almost got herself a goal then, just to the left-hand side. Just a bit too far to left, that's right, Nate. Yeah, just a little bit too far. Oh, that's a good mark by Muswellbrook. So they're getting a little bit better, actually, getting out of their back 50 now. They're finding some targets and they're clunking those marks. We've had a siren go off, though, but I don't think it's actually half-time. The clock still says there's 5 minutes to go, so let's just get some confirmation on that. Nate, what's going on with that scoreboard?
Oh, they kind of had a bit of a problem and they started the time a bit too late when it was about 2-3 minutes already.
Oh, okay, so it is actually half-time, is it?
I'd say so. I'd say it's about half-time.
Excellent. So half-time score, give us a half-time score, Nate.
Half-time score, Killarney Vale 12-4, 76 to Muswellbrook Cats 0. And in other news, we have all the other BDAFL women's teams playing today, so it's not just this match that is being played, but Newcastle City are taking on the Singleton Roosters live from the number 1, starting from 9 a.m. Gosford versus Cardiff, live from Adcock Park. Nelson Bay versus Lake Macquarie from the Dick Burwell. Warners Bay versus Newcastle Novas, live from their home ground. And finally, last but not least, the Magpies taking on the Maitland Saints, live from the Don. All games starting at 10 a.m, apart from City versus Singleton. So here we go. Killarney Vale Bombers versus Muswellbrook Cats, BDAFL Women's half-time. We'll be back soon for quarter number 3. So, start of the third quarter. So far, the score is Killarney Vale 13-4-82 to Muswellbrook 0. Siren is expected to go shortly. The players are making their way over to their positions. And
What's the weather conditions out there, Nate?
weather conditions, look, average around the Central Coast. Pretty good day for footy. There goes the siren. And Killarney Vale are kicking to the car park side again. Oh, Megsy. She's kicked.
Good kick, good mark.
What a good mark.
Susie, captain. Last year's captain.
There's Jeffrey, last year's captain, number 19, the one who marked it. She's kicked. And it's marked by Taz, number 29. She's got the ball, she's getting ready to aim her kick.
What do you think, Nate? You're going to go through the middle?
Don't know about the chances of it going through the middle.
She seems pretty confident.
She seems
pretty
confident.
good.
Looks good.
All clear, that's
And
a
it's
great
an
goal.
all clear. It's gone through the centre. So it's goal number 14. So Killarney Vale have now got 88-0. Back to you, Noodles.
Thank you, Nate. Yeah, that's a good goal there by Taryn. Straight through the middle. Let's see how we go. Ball's coming back to the centre now. So let's see how this second half unfolds. That second quarter, Muswellbrook managed to get a few possessions, a bit of a string of possessions together, a couple of kick marks, and definitely bottled up the ball. Let's see how the Bombers respond this quarter. Here's Bethany Wood getting a little quick kick out of the centre. Well done by Muswellbrook there, number 17. Tries to send it back the other way. Good contest there by Mon. Good physical pressure. Megs wants the ball. Ooh. Is it going to get out of there? I think they might be balling it up. Well done by girls on both sides there. Both wanted the football. And Big Woz is going to ball it up. Just inside the forward 50 for the Bombers. Got a couple of ruck nominations there. Yep, Muswellbrook's just getting on the right side of the ball there. And wins that ruck there. That was good. There's Butters trying to burst her way out. Just gets a handball out. Well done. Maddie Seeley there. That's a good sidestep. Drives it forward just over the head there of Steph. Steph Gregory there wearing the number 4 today, Nate. Just went over her head. Gone through for a minus score there. Taryn's just coming back onto the mark. Now let's see if Muswellbrook can get it out. The last quarter they managed to get a few marks together. It looks pretty good again. Oh, just a drop mark there. On the far car park side. I think that's Ash Flack in there fighting hard for the ball. There's quite a few Muswellbrook ladies over there. They've got some numbers over there. Good attack on the football. Is it going to pop out? Big was in the way. I can't see. I think they might ball it up. Yeah, another ball up.
Tackle.
Yeah, it was a big tackle.
Looked like a big one.
Going to ball it up again. The rucks nominate. There's Mon in the ruck there. Very experienced footballer. Just smashes it forward. There's Cassie there. Gets it back to Mon. Quick kick forward there. Butters get hold of that ball. Another kick out there. Well done by Muswellbrook. Quick little handball. Number 4 there's done quite well, but she's run into trouble with a great tackle there by Butters, and Butters up for a second effort there. Another ball up. So once again, the Bombers are attacking hard, Nate, but the Muswellbrook's just sort of holding up quite well like they did last quarter there. Getting some players around the ball and not making it easy. Mon just decides, I'm going to go through no matter what you're going to do.
And I think Madeleine is done for holding the ball.
Yeah.
She is dead set done for holding the ball.
Oh dear, she won't be happy about that.
Especially.
That's all right. That's right, but it's good attack on the ball though. But yeah, we just got to make sure we get rid of it. Oh, that's a really good mark there. Number 5 for Muswellbrook, with a few Bombers hot on her tail. That's a good mark. Now where's she going to go now, Nate? Is there some options up forward? There's a few girls around. Here's Bell. Bell gets the ball. She's looking. Settles for a kick, gets it to Ash Flack, traps it with a foot. Good pick up there by Susie. She's on the run there, down the boundary line. What happened then? Oh dear, that was a very well, and the bar staff are not happy at all there. That was a very premature call there by Big Woz. I think he might have been a bit early on that call. No sense of theatre whatsoever there. That was a bit early. What do you think, Bombhead? That was a bit early, that one, wasn't it? I think he got a bit excited there, was. There we go. Muswellbrook got a free kick, though. And well done there. A couple of girls going for it from the Cats. Number 16's taking a good chest mark there. Cassie's on the mark. Nice and tall. It's gone quite wide there. Taylor Thorne almost with the mark. She butters up, gets a second effort. It's not coming out of there. We're going to ball it up once more. Here we go. Umpire Scallop there with the ball. The rucks nominate. Maddie Seeley, that's a good tap down to Mon. Well done. That's AFLW style. Look at that. And a lovely mark forward there by Butters. Great football by Killarney Vale. Sent it wide to Taryn. Another good mark. Very, very deep in the pocket there, in front of the clubhouse. The members bar. Back to Butters. The old 1-2. Oh, and we haven't finished though. What do you think there, Nate? That was good football. Just didn't quite finish off, did we?
Yeah, it was good football to watch. Almost had that goal, but unfortunately didn't really end up being the goal they were wishing for.
Yeah, Butters probably just needed to do a little bit better there. That was great football leading up to it though. Some good marks. The old 1-2. Muswellbrook's just got to get in the square there. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's see how they go there. Muswellbrook's under the pump once more. Looking for some options. She's imploring someone to give her something. She goes wide. That's probably not a bad option. Cassie White's got the ball. Handball's in ball. Bethany Wood can take her time here. Can she finish? Oh, yes she can. That's a great goal. Coach Wood will be very happy with that one. Deacon's waving his flags. That's a great goal by the Bombers. What's the score there, Nate? How have we gone on the scoreboard?
So far the score's 13 minutes 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Killarney Vale 14-6, 90 to Muswellbrook 0.
Thanks for that there, Nate. All right, so I don't think young Tanika Eslick hasn't kicked any goals yet. Where's she? Have they put her down in the back line somewhere, Nate, or is she having a bit of a rest on the bench? Haven't seen her out there kicking any goals this half. Can you see Tanika Eslick out there, or is she having a bit of a spell? She might be having a bit of rest, I think. Because how many goals has she kicked? You tell me once more. How many? She's up to 7 at the moment. Yeah, so must be having all those goal kicking. I think she's having a bit of a rest on the bench. Bethany Wood with a clearance. Very high ball. And Butters says, that's mine. She's turned into a very, very, very complete footballer. Just places a kick nicely for Taryn. That's a good contest there. Ash Flack gets there with the crumbs, and that's a goal. So another quick goal there for the Bombers. So the floodgates are opening a little bit again. Muswellbrook just needs to tighten up a bit in the back. So it was a good contest in the air. But well done by Ash Flack to finish off with a goal. Ball's coming back to the centre now. Just giving a wave here from young Hammer. Hello, Hammer. How are you? Say hello to Bar TV.
Hello.
Thank you for that special commentary there from young Hammer. All right, here we go. Back in the centre here. Umpire Scallop balls it up. Maddie Seeley gets up high. Oh, Mons nearly got hold of that Muswellbrook lady. Well done, though. Oh, that's a big tackle in the centre of the ground. Umpire Scallop says, that's mine. Well done by both ladies there. That was a good contest. Mon taps it down in front. Well done, Megan. They've got a good combination going there. But we've gone off the deck there by Muswellbrook. Probably should have been our back. And Scallop's called holding on. It's going to be a free kick here to Muswellbrook. Number 20, I think, has got the ball. She's looking for some options there. As we said, Muswellbrook's very new to the game. They're still learning. But with each game, they're getting more experience. That's a good kick over the top there. Number 4, well done by young Joss. Goes wide, sees an open play there. Susie gets the bounce. She loves a run here. Let's see if Woz actually doesn't call it too early. No, well done. Chips over the top. There's a few Muswellbrook girls back there, though. Oh, well done. Ash Flack just demanded the tackle. Well done, Woz. Oh, she's going on with it a bit after it. Just go back and have our kick. Showing some grit and determination there. She was demanding that football. Ash Flack was a goal-kicking machine in the juniors. Oh, it's just gone over the line there. What's umpire was going to call there? He has called the mark. It was right on the line there, very, very close. So very tight angle here for Butters. Let's see if all that.
Going for the bunny.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Didn't quite work out how she planned, I don't think, but she's good enough to have a bit of a laugh. I think the Drano knows a bit about kicking goals. He's given her a bit of words of encouragement from the bar there. Just didn't quite come off how she intended, I don't think. All right, Muswellbrook kicking out once more. Oh, she might be able to redeem herself here. Butters with a good overhead mark. Let's see how this one goes out. Nate, what do you think? Do you think Butters is going to put it through the big sticks this time? What do you think?
There's only one way to find out.
That's a lot better looking kick.
And it's a lot better looking kick. It's a good goal by Georgia Butler. And along with the Muswellbrook player screaming as she kicked, trying to put her off course. Number 5, Muswellbrook's kicking the ball back to the umpire. Ball's bringing back into the field. Well, the umpire's getting ready to throw the ball back up for the Ruck women to have a shot at it again. And then to determine who will get the next goal.
Right, how's that score, Nate? What's that scoreboard saying?
That was actually what I was about to say. Clairvoyance. So 9 minutes 10 left to go. Third quarter. Killarney Vale 17-10, 109-0.
Thank you, Nate. All right, here we go. We're back in the middle here. The Bombers got some numbers around the ball. Meg once more. She's got that clearance. A lot of clearances today. We don't have any stats kept in our Black Diamond Bar TV women's games, but I think she's got quite a few clearances today. They're battling hard for the ball. I think Woz is going to ball that one up. Well done to both sides there. Working hard to get that football. All right, young Maddie Seeley once again nominates the ruck. I think they've rucked most of the game. They're number 20 for Muswellbrook. Well done. Maddie's buttering up. Well, good body work there. Someone's got to go that football. Who's in there? Muswellbrook's dived on it. I think Butters is in there fighting hard.
Yeah, and So as I already said about the score, 105-0. Yeah, Bombers still got a very good over 100-point lead, although it was the Newcastle City Blues that beat them by double that.
Thanks for that, Nate. Here goes Mon. A quick little kick. See the quick hands. Lovely hand. Oh, just behind Mon a little bit there. She comes back in with a good follow-up tackle. They're getting a bit cranky here. Ash Flack has gone on. Ash Flack is going to kick the goal. That's a goal to the Bombers. And I believe the
Oh, I think they're having a bit of beef here. Was looking like a bit of an upset. Oh, they're having a beef here. Oh, here we go. This is not looking friendly at all.
Come on,
oh,
boys.
Cody
Come
has.
on, boys. Get in there.
Oh, yep, they're getting in there. They're getting separated. Poor Cody.
You tell them, Nate. Say, walk away, let's play football.
Yeah, poor Cody Eslick. Feel sorry for that old guy, the water runner. He got caught in it trying to stop his mum, number 7 of Killarney Vale, Danielle Jackson. Oh, I think they're using a bit of foul language there. It's not very fun.
Just bringing some of the ladies off just to cool off a bit there, Nate.
Yeah.
Just getting a bit heated there. We just want to play some good football.
Yes, exactly, Needles. We just want a bit of good football. We don't... Yeah, although fights are not really what we want to see, huh? Although they are pretty entertaining, I have to agree, and yeah.
Did you get that altercation?
Oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did, Paul Forster. We did get that altercation on there. Would you like to speak?
No, thank you.
Okay, no comment from the president there. Okay, back to the game. Rock women are at it again. Well, the ball hasn't been picked up yet. Oh, Meg's almost had it, but then got tackled down.
Oh, Megan, again. It's a handball to Joss. Where's she going
Oh,
with it,
Josh
mate?
has made a good kick.
Muswellbrook, well done.
Oh.
There, attack the ball.
Almost had that. Handball's out.
Chelsea, was that a
The
handball
umpire's
or a
blown his whistle.
throw?
He's called a throw.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
I think, though.
Oh, who's that? Number 7 of Muswellbrook. She's got the free kick.
Thank you, Nate. Yeah, number 7 there. Had a few kicks today. Just goes along down the boundary line. Good effort by Taylor Thorne. Young Joss there, the best Keller heard her play for Killarney Vale. Oh, but she's turned the ball over there. Number 7 again for Muswellbrook. Taking another good mark. She's doing well. There's been a lot of traffic coming down to her end of the field, but she's doing quite well. She's imploring her players to give her something. Down the line, the clubhouse side again once more. Big pack of players. Well, there's Susie in there battling hard. The Muswellbrook ladies. I think the boundary line might be the winner there. And we'll go get a ball in and go once more. Looks like the ladies have calmed down a bit again, Nate. We're back to playing football again, which is what we want to see. Oops. Umpire Scallops just working out which way he's pointing his arm. He's got a free kick there to Killarney Vale. Mon, the captain of the team. Just a short little option to Joss there. Here goes young Joss there, kicking forward. I think so. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Young Tanika Eslick has kicked 7 goals, I believe, already there, using her body well, her experience. It's just trickled over the line there. Well done to both teams, battling hard for the ball. It's going to be another ball in. There goes Muzz, the best barman in the Black Diamond here, going to throw the ball in. The Rucks nominate. We've got Simsy in there for Killarney Vale. There it goes, up in the air. Oh, Muswellbrook Ruck there, takes hold of the possession. I think that's holding the ball there, though. She did attack it hard, but well done by Meg. She was holding on and wasn't going to let her go. That was a great tackle there. Just might have landed on her a little bit there, but she's okay. Wiping it away. Looking for options forward. We've got Joss here short. Bethany Woods there in the forward pocket. That's another mark there. That's number 7 again, Nate. Is that number 7 for Muswellbrook? She has probably had the most possessions for Muswellbrook today. She's playing very well at the back. Well done, Taylor. That's a good mark.
Good mark by Taylor Thorne.
Got her body in front. She did really, really well there. Looking for an option. Sends it forward. Taryn's there, and Taryn marks. She's got Tanika Eslick out the back, sneaking out the back there. Oh, that's a bit of a wild kick, though. Out in the full, that one, Nate, unfortunately.
Oh, bad luck. Thought it would have been behind, but use my eyes even more properly and realise that it's not behind at all. It's out in the fall. Not really what Killarney Vale want. And yes, that's what Noodles said a few minutes earlier. After the brawl, the players are all starting to calm down now. There's Taz putting on the pressure. Kicks. Oh, Butters almost had it. Now they're going crazy over the ball like seagulls fighting over a chip.
Trying to get rid of that ball.
Yeah. Umpire's called it. He's called something.
Called a ball up, but he's actually given a free kick away.
He's given a free kick to Muswellbrook, number 4. She has the ball. She kicks. And it's a good contest by Susie Jeffrey. It's a free kick to it's not a free kick. It's a ball up. And up it goes.
Oh, there's Mon trying to run like a runaway steam train. Whoa, there's bodies going everywhere now. Maeve's in there. It's very tough in the clinches there. Cassie White's received the handball. Another little handball there to Chelsea. Oh, she's trying to get it back to Cassie. It's a good kick. Tanika Reslick. It's an up and under bomb. Taryn's using her body well there. Probably could have nearly gone the mark, but was doing the team thing, trying to help shepherd it through. Butters, a nice little fend. Can she finish? Yes, she can. Goal, Bombers.
Good finish. And yeah, as we said earlier, Maeve Doherty was really putting her body on the line earlier back in the midfield. Alright, so 1 minute 40 left in the third quarter. Killarney Vale 17-7, 109. Cats 0-0-0.
Yeah, Muswellbrook still looking for their first points for the day. They did get it in the forward 50 the last quarter a couple of times, but they haven't been able to do it this quarter just yet. But they just got to keep plugging away, and you never know the bounce of the ball. You make a good contest or a good mark or two, and it'll get down. Here we go again. Simsy up in the ruck. Mon taps it forward. That's a great tap. Suze gets hold of the ball. It's a good controlled kick just over Butter's head there. A few Muswellbrook ladies around. There's some pressure on her. Just gets a kick away. Some more pressure. Well done, Susie. I don't think she had prior there, so was going to ball it up. So ball up inside the Bombers forward 50. Muswellbrook ruck's just getting into position now. That's a good tap there. Good pick up, good little handball there. Josh gets a handball out. Chelsea's in there. Bethany Wood. There's a big pile of players. Another ball up for Woz. How many possessions has Woz had today, do you think? Do you think they're... Nate, he's had a few as an umpire, hasn't he? He's called a few ball ups. Been a pretty contested game here today. Head over the ball. Let's see, a bit of space here. Chelsea, little handball to Cassie. Oh, she's on the burst. Nice little kick there. Oh, Tanika. Nearly a chest mark there, I thought. Just sort of bounced off. Bit of pressure. Butters with a trademark sidestep, and it's goal, Bombers.
Man, I thought one of the Muswellbrook players would have touched that, but maybe not. And there goes the sign. It's three-quarter time. Killarney Vale 19-7, 121-0. And now, not just the women, but we're looking at some more fixtures as well for the men. Okay, so the Black Diamond Plate, we have the entrance Baddo Bay versus Lake Macquarie, live from their home ground. City versus Singleton, live from the number 1. Gosford versus Terrigal, live from Adcock Park. Muswellbrook had the bye. Wyong Lakes versus Maitland, live from the Don Small. And reserve grade, we had Killarney Vale taking on the Panthers earlier, which they had a pretty good win. City taking on Singleton, also at the number 1. Gosford versus Cardiff, live from Adcock Park. Nelson Bay and Lake Macquarie battle it out at the Dick Burwell. Wyong Lakes versus Maitland at the Don Small. And then next weekend on Saturday, the 20th of May 2017, we have the representative fixtures being held here live from the Adelaide Street. And we have the women's first, BDAFL versus AFL Sydney, live from 12 p.m. And then the men's BDAFL versus AFL Sydney, live from 2:15 p.m. on the same day. Right, so that's three-quarter time, Killarney Vale versus Muswellbrook, and we will be back for the fourth quarter soon.
So we're gonna have a 7-year-old who's under 17 provision winner this year.
So that week has been allowed in
Okay, Killarney Vale Bombers vs Muswellbrook Cats, BDAFL Women's. Start of the fourth quarter. There goes the siren to start the last quarter. Madalena, she handballs out. Ball's getting picked up and handballed again to Wood. Wood kicked, but didn't really go how she planned her kick to go. Holding the ball there. Just trying to hold it in the centre. I think it's a ball up. And up they go, and down it goes. And the ball's kicked over to Doherty. She's making a mad dash for it. Doherty, I think she's got one of her first possessions for the game. Looked like a Muswellbrook player almost marked that. It's a bit of holding and tackling there. Fighting for the ball. Like seagulls over a chip. And then it's kicked out, and I think it's kicked out of the boundary.
Thank you, Nate. Yeah, on that far side, it's a long way away over there. What have we got going on here? Just having a look around. Muswellbrook with a free kick down the line. Looks like could be a mark there. I think, is that Mon over there on that far side? That was a good chest mark. Drives it to the centre, sees Butters with a bit of space. The girls are really getting some combinations going together now. Drives it forward. Oh, that's a great mark. Cassie White, I believe there, number 20. Doesn't go back, doesn't give us much room, but still gets it forward. Tanika Reslick, almost a mark. She's going off the ground there. Oh, is that it? Oh, almost Ronaldo-like. No, it's just a behind, I believe, there. Let's see how this last quarter unfolds. What have we got the score so far? 19-7-1-21 to no score. So the Bombers are probably looking at obviously a percentage today, Nate, but it's just almost just as important sometimes to not have much or any scored against you as it is to actually put a big score on the board, isn't it? So our defence has obviously done a really good job for 3 quarters. Let's see how they go for the last quarter. Just down that far pocket there's a mark there to Muswellbrook. She's looking up the field. There's a few girls on this near side. They probably should go down the boundary, and that's where they've gone. Probably trickles over the line for a boundary throw-in. That's probably a win there for Muswellbrook. They haven't given the ball back to Killarney Vale, so that's probably a good play by them. Right on the far boundary. There we go, the ball in. So Butters in there, trying to get the ball out of there. Muswellbrook's doing a good job holding it in. Going to be another ball up. Once again, Woz has the football. Up the ball goes. There's Mon. Oh, that was a big collision there. When worlds collide, I think the Muswellbrook lady, the ruck, might be in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, I think the captain of the Bombers has just gone very, very hard at the football, and the Muswellbrook ruck was also going quite hard, but I believe she's come off second best. So Nate, what do you think? Might have a bit of a break in play, I think. Here.
Yeah, both players were gone pretty hard by the look of it. I thought there was going to be another fight there, but yeah, looks like it was just a bit of pushing and shoving possibly, or just playing rough as the way Australian football should be played. And the Muswellbrook player's down. She is dead set down. Look.
All right, yeah, the Muswellbrook, I think it's number 20, the ruck there, Nate, that's on the ground. Nothing malicious at all, just two footballers going hard at the ball. And occasionally, sometimes, one comes off worse than the other. So hopefully she's okay. She can regather her thoughts. The trainers and the staff are around to make sure she knows where she is and make sure she's okay. Because at the end of the day, Nate, we don't want to see anyone getting injured or hurt, do we? It is a physical game, but you definitely don't want to see anyone getting hurt. Just her on, just we're going hard. Is that because I know so she might have bumped the edge. Yeah. What do you reckon? You got a pretty good squad for the rep girls? What do you reckon? Have you seen the you can look at the Hunter ones on their squads, their name, their squad, so you can check out the 8 card girls. So if that's the best they got, well, that is the best they got, we know it is. That short break in play there. The ball up. Back to football. Umpire Scott's blowing his whistle. He's given a free kick to Muswellbrook there. Captain Mon's not happy with the call, but unfortunately, just like customers, the customer's always right, the umpire's always right. So free kick to Muswellbrook. They've gone wide, right to the boundary line. That's a good mark over there, right in the shades. Just in front of the interchange bench, right in that far corner. Probably down the line's the option here. Bit of a floating ball. There's Carmen there in there. Well done by Muswellbrook. Got it out once more. Oh, could have been. Was that a Falcon there from Bethany Wood? Hopefully that's on tape. There's Joss. Well done, Joss. Breaks a tackle. Little handball to Captain Mon. Great little kick there to Butters. Great football. Handball over to Chelsea, I believe there. It's gone wide to Tanika Reslick. How many she kicked, Nate? Has she kicked another one there? Oh, just up behind there, I think. It wasn't a bad attempt. Yeah, good football there. I think she's still on 7. It was just a miss. That was some good team football there, though. Good, sharp, short little handballs and passes, and got a shot on target. A wide kick by Muswellbrook down the line. The Bombers going to get there first. I think that's Susie there into the forward 50. Great little pass. Taryn all by herself. And she's an experienced enough footballer. She'll go back and probably have a shot here, I'd say. Let's see. Mr. Brolly just coming past, the representative coach for the Central Coast Youth Girls. Just keep an eye on some of the girls that are out running around today. Taryn's had a shot there. It's going to drop just short, I think. And Muswellbrook's taken the mark. I don't know. We didn't contest at all there, Killarney Vale. What's going on? Good mark there by Muswellbrook. There's Butters there, trying to keep it in that, put a bit of pressure, forward 50 pressure on. Great tackle there. Is that Ash Flack making a good tackle? I think he's called holding the ball.
446 925.
Yep, Ash Flack, number 1 there. Umpire Scallops just moving her around onto the mark. She loves a goal, Ash Flack. Let's see if she can finish. Oh, it's just going to drop a bit short, I think. Just got touched on the way through, just for a minor score. There's J-Dogs here in the house, just joining me in the commentary team. How you doing there? What do you think about today's game? The Killarney Vale's made the most of their opportunities, do you think? We've put a bit of scoreboard pressure on. Yep. Got some good percentage happening, which we're looking to push high on that table, so we've got to make the most of it when we're on a roll and we're getting some goals. We've just got to keep putting on. Oh, Butters almost. Second ever. Great mark there. Georgia Butler. Very complete footballer. Wants to play at the highest level she can, and she's doing nothing wrong today, that's for sure. Very confident. Goes back. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. All clear. Great goal, Bombers. Yeah, that's what I mean. You just get more people coming because you're not playing. So great goal there by Georgia Butler. Just waiting for the ball to come back. He goes umpire Scallop. Drives a wobbly one into the middle of the ground. Here we go. Umpire was in the centre of the ground once more. He just confirms with the girls that's where he's going. He's backing out of the pack. Good contest, well done there. Simsy won that ruck. Well done by the Muswellbrook lady. She's trying to get it out of there. Unfortunately, it is holding the ball though. She got this good, all well and good to get hold of the ball, but you've got to be able to get rid of it as well. And that was a good tackle there. So Simsy gets a free kick, pops it forward. There's no one on Butters. I'm very surprised about that. Muswellbrook's defence probably just needs to tighten up just a little bit just to make that contest. Here we go. Taryn there in the pocket looking for a handball. Very wide from Bethany Wood back to Taryn. Sends it goalward bound. Oh, that's a mark there. Well done. Is that Chelsea there? Number 5 there, J-Dogs. That was a good mark. One of our newer players this year. Let's see if she can direct. What do you think? Do you reckon she's got this goal in her? So come on, Chelsea, straight through those big sticks. Finish off your good work. Oh, a bit wobbly there. Just a minor score. Good mark, just couldn't quite finish off with the goal. Yeah, all right, Muswellbrook's looking for some options there. Kicking out, they've gone wide. Oh, almost a mark there to Killarney. Quick kick forward from Muswellbrook. There's a few bombers around there. Mon's there. Looks like Susie's there. There's a few Muswellbrook ladies. They're battling hard for that ball. I think Woz might ball that one up. Don't think that ball's coming out at all. There's Mon nominating the ruck. Let's see how she goes. Oh, she didn't contest that one, though. Oh, yep. See you later, J-Dogs. He's on his way. You're going to go and see Lloydie play today. So Daniel Lloyd, as Steve Allen would say, from the Killarney Vale Bombers. He's making his AFL debut at Spotless Stadium. So it's very, very exciting. Against Collingwood, Nate, that's right. Very, very exciting. Oh, well done. Another good mark there. That's Bethany Wood, number 3. A very complete footballer. She probably should back herself. She is doing the team thing, looking at some options. But she goes back. Good looking kick. Great looking kick. And that's a goal. Bethany Wood. Goal Bombers.
Yes, Bethany Wood. She is a very experienced player here for the Killarney Vale senior women's team. And that puts the score so far 21-10 to 136. And poor old Muswellbrook haven't scored anything with 6 minutes 55 left on the clock in the last quarter. Muswellbrook will definitely be walking back to their home at Weirman Field in the Hunter Valley town of Muswellbrook. Not feeling very happy about a terrible loss to a side that was just the same as they were last year.
That's right, Nate. The only way is up, mate. The only way, you've got to get experience. As we know from last year, there wasn't a lot of wins on the board for the Killarney Vale women's side. It's all about getting the experience into the girls, and they'll get better with each game, won't they, Nate? And their first win, hopefully, will be just around the corner for them.
Yep, but for Killarney Vale, they have seen some positive things too. They have seen some new players and some very good improvements from players who were okay from last year. Alright, so what's going on here? What's the umpire called? Oh, it's called a Muswellbrook free kick. Muswellbrook are kicking to the car park side again. Oh, that's a ball. That is ball. Oh, that kind of looked like it was a bump or a trip. Young Joss. Can she finish it? Oh, just a minor score for the Bombers. Just a minor score. It's number 3 of Muswellbrook. She has the ball, ready to kick it to one of her teammates, and 5 minutes 20 left on the clock.
Thank you, Nate. There's a kick out from Muswellbrook. Good contest there from Butters. Is that Bell there trying to get that ball? No, it was Meg, sorry, my apology. Gets a little handball there to Mon, and that's a great looking kick. And that's Chelsea once again, Nate, number 5. She's getting her hands on the ball. So that means she's in the right spot. She's just got to try and hit that target up. Just pops it up to the hot spot. Good looking tackle there. With that Taryn there with a great tackle. No prior opportunity, so umpire Scallop's going to ball it up. Got just under 5 minutes to go here in the Black Diamond Women's Cup game between Killarney, Vale and Muswellbrook. In the final few minutes now. Muswellbrook still looking to try and get on the scoreboard. It hasn't been up in their forward 50 a lot of this game. It's definitely a learning curve for them. Good contest there in the ruck. Good follow-up work. Well done. Number 7 for Muswellbrook's played very well. She's been a lot of traffic down there, Nate. That number 7 for Muswellbrook. She's been getting hold of her hands on the ball a bit and just trying to get it out, but it just keeps coming back in. The Bombers have got a wall of defence there. Here goes Mon through the centre. So good looking kick. Open spaces there. We've got Butters. We've got Tanika Reslick. Lots of run in those legs. So good looking kick from Butters. Is it going to bounce through? Muswellbrook got back there. Good tackle though, and that's holding the ball. Well done. I think is that Taryn down there, Nate? Looks like that was a great tackle there. Can she finish her good work? Ooh. No, I don't think so. The kick didn't match the tackle, but it was a great tackle on the forward 50. Just retrieving the ball from the bushes. Out in the full, yeah. It wasn't a great kick, but it was a very good tackle. All right, Muswellbrook's going down the line there. Bethany Wood in there making a contest. Maddie Seeley as well. Another whistle's gone. Is he called holding the ball there or holding the player? Holding the ball. Number 7 again. I think I'd give number 7 of Muswellbrook probably their best player today. Oh, she's been taken late there, yeah, and I think umpire Scallop's going to march them up the field. Maybe a bit of frustration there from the Killarney Vale side. They just got to make sure we're showing discipline. Not give any easy kicks away. So downfield free kick for Muswellbrook. They've gone wide, very wide. That's okay. There's a mark over there for the ladies from the Muswellbrook Cats. Almost on the baseball field. That's probably where the next kick's going to go. Nate, what do you think? Down that line, yep. Very close to the Diamonds. There's Meg chasing after it. Just trying to get that ball to bounce up. Maeve in there as well. Who's going to pick that ball up? Big pack of players. I think Woz is going to ball it up once again for the 55th time. What do you think, Nate? Is that sensational?
Yeah, pretty sensational football here played. The ruckmen have gone up for it again. Ball's picked up by Pennon.
There's a free Muswellbrook cat there.
Number 14.
Yeah.
Killarney Vale really need to work on sticking to their players, I guess.
That's right.
Am I right?
That's right, Nate, definitely. Here we go. There's a few players around the ball now. Desperately trying to get it out of there. Meggs follows up with a good tackle. I think they're going to, what are they going to do? Ball it up there. The umpires are working it out. How long to go, Nate? Just over a minute to go there, I think, on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 1 minute, 10 seconds left.
Oh, it's very finishing off strong here. I think you just want to make, both sides probably want to make sure there's no injuries, no suspensions. Let's finish the game strongly. Good little handball there from Muswellbrook. Sends it back into traffic. There's a few Cats around there. They've got a little quick kick out. Number 13, up through the legs. Maddie Seeley's trying to pick that ball up. Whoa, another big collision there. Cassie White's come through like a freight train and absolutely run over one of the Muswellbrook Cats. Hopefully she's okay. That's it. As we've said before, very physical game, and the harder you go, sometimes the harder they fall, but hopefully that Muswellbrook Cat lady's okay.
I like that quote.
So, yeah, hopefully that young lady is okay.
That looked like a pretty big takeout with 20 seconds left on the clock.
I think Woz has blown his whistle. Yeah, a little bit. Got to make sure the players are okay, and that's fair enough.
15 seconds left.
That might be the game, I think, Nate. That might be the game. Do you want to close us out, Nate? We have 8 seconds to go.
Yes. Okay. Okay. It's time to close out the game. 1 second left on the clock. And there goes the final siren and the Bombers' 5th victory. Final score is Killarney Vale Bombers 22-12, 144 to the Muswellbrook Cats 0.
Well done by both sides.
Well done by both sides. A very well game played, that was.
Hard but fair.
It was a very hard game played, but it was very fair too. Not as hard as the Newcastle Novas game though, back in round 3.
Right, Nate. Thank you very much for watching Bar TV's coverage of the Killarney Vale Bombers versus the Muswellbrook Cats. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
So when does it get put up on YouTube, like in a few days?
Yeah, with the tape ones. Some of them are live and some of them are taped, so some of them will take a couple of days.
Man, that was played.
22-12, 144 to 0. Happy with that? Awesome, thank you. Cheers, mate. Alright, well done, Nate. Good stuff, mate. Alright. Do you want to watch these Giants? Oh, Butters almost. Second effort. Great mark there. Georgia Butler. Very complete footballer. Wants to play at the highest level she can, and she's doing nothing wrong today, that's for sure. Very confident. Goes back. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. All clear. Great goal, Bombers.